Hello, I'm Sandra. Welcome to the channel. Today I am sharing some fun fall, easy to learn songs that can be used in any classroom, preschool up through first grade. These fall songs are sung to familiar nursery rhymes. There is a couple of them that are original melodies, but they're super easy to learn and anyone can use them in their classroom. I've used these songs and the students really respond well to fingers waving, arms waving, bodies wiggling, just like fall leaves falling down to the ground. These songs are perfect for circle time, carpet time, literacy activities, and they're great for music class. I found it's really helpful to have some simple songs in my back pocket or my teaching bag that I can pull out and use as transition activities. Let's say everyone's just making too much noise, it's really loud, and you're trying to gather them to the carpet. Just start doing the song. Leaves are falling all around. And then turn your voice softer. Falling, falling to the ground. So you can use the song, some dynamics, loud and soft. You can use your hands. I hear falling leaves. Fall is here, fall is here. So all these songs can be used as transitions and as a break and help you to manage your classroom, in a fun and fall leafy way. I hope you'll take a second to subscribe to the channel. And I have some great news. Sing, Play, Create is now on Patreon. If you like the songs and the movement and music activities, you can go to Patreon and choose one of our tiers and join a membership, and one of them is free, and get activities that you can use throughout the fall season. Just check the description for the links. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll say the words to the song, I'll show you some finger actions, and then I will sing the song for you. You can find many of these songs on the Sing, Play, Create music channels like Spotify, Amazon, YouTube Music. And they are in a teaching packet for fall songs and poems with lots of other literacy activities, or as individual song packets in the TPT and the website store. The first one is called Toss the Leaves, and it is an original song. It's super simple. You can learn this while driving in your car. The leaves all around, swirling, whirling, twirling to the ground. Toss them high, toss them low, toss them up and down you go. One way to introduce these songs is to use some pretend play. So I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to gather a bunch of leaves. Everyone's standing in a circle. And I'm going to give everyone some leaves. Go around the circle and pass out these pretend leaves. Don't drop them. We're going to do something special with our leaves. And you might have to ask some questions depending how many children you're working with. You could ask some questions like, what colors are in your pile? And just let them call out. Or do you have a lot of leaves? Who needs more leaves? And just go around and give everybody their leaves. So the first line is toss the leaves all around. And they can make really big body movements. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to roll them. Swirling, whirling, twirling all the way down to the ground, Toss them high, toss them low, toss them up and down you go. And then I have everyone at least bend their knees to down, or you can have them go all the way down to the ground. So here's Toss the Leaves as a chant and actions, because you don't have to sing it. You can just do it as a chant. Toss the leaves all around, swirling, whirling, twirling to the ground. Toss them high, toss them low. Toss them up and down you go. Toss the leaves. Toss the leaves all around, swirling, whirling, twirling to the ground. Toss them high, toss them low, toss them up and down you go. After you sing the song, and they're either crouching or they're down on the ground, and you're done with that activity, you could gather all the leaves back, pretend you have a sack. Let's put all the leaves back in the sack and sit down and be really quiet with our hands in the lap. Or you could play around with it some more and say, okay, everybody throw your leaves in the middle of the circle. All right, and then you could take turns jumping on the leaves, or just be done with the song and move on to your next activity. Fall is here, sung to this old man. Fall is here, birds and flowers disappear. With a swish, swish, crunch, crunch, rake 'em in a pile. Fall is here to stay a while. Again, you can use this song as a song or you can use it as a chant. So the actions go like this. We're going to do jazz fingers, side to side movement. This helps with our eye coordination, reading, and fine motor muscle movement. Fall is here, fall is here. Leaves and flowers, and then we're going to put our hands behind our back, disappear. And just take your time, especially with the younger ones, if they're 4 or 5 years old, just give them lots of time to go behind their back. Then we're going to do some crossbody with a swish, swish, crunch, crunch. And then we're ready for rake. Rake them in a pile. And then back to jazz hands. Fall is here to stay a while. Fall is here. Fall is here. Fall is here. Leaves and flowers disappear. With a swish, swish, crunch, crunch, rake 'em in a pile. Fall is here to stay a while. Fall is here. Fall is here. Fall is here. Leaves and flowers disappear. With a swish, swish, crunch, crunch, rake 'em in a pile. Fall is here to stay a while. Something fun you could add to the end of that song and sing it this time with a smile because it rhymes with fall is here to stay a while, smile. Just try to keep that pretend play going because the kids absolutely love the pretend play. They love being other characters, other things, animals, leaves, scarecrows, and that will make the song easier to teach. And it just, makes a good connection with the kids for you too as a teacher. I'm a little leaf, sung to I'm a little teapot. I'm a little leaf up in the tree. Watch me flutter in the breeze. This way, that way, up and down. Now I'm falling to the ground. The hand actions for this song are going to be a little different than the other ones. We're going to put our hands together, our thumbs, kind of like we would for a butterfly, but this time we're a big fall leaf. I'm a little leaf up in the tree. Watch me flutter in the breeze. Now we want to get lots of movement with our fingers and up and down movement while we're still trying to say the words at the same time. This is what helps our little learners the most, is to combine the movement with the speaking of the words. I'm a little leaf up in the tree, watch me flutter in the breeze. Then switch to side, this way, that way, up and down. And then you can choose. You can break your hands, now I'm falling to the ground, or just keep it, now I'm falling to the ground. You can go all the way down to the ground with the song and have them actually sit down. Another way to do the song is to sing it 3 times. And if you're using it in first grade, have them actually wander around and sit down on the 3rd time. So it turns it into a fun little game. I'm a little leaf up in the tree, watch me flutter in the breeze. This way, that way, up and down. Now I'm falling to the ground. Repeat 2 more times. And on the 3rd time, have them sit down where they are. You can do that again, have them wander around the class. And then the 3rd repeat of the 3 times, have them try to make it back to their desk or their spot. Just a fun little game you can play with a very simple song. I'm a little leaf sung to I'm a little teapot. I'm a little leaf up in the tree, watch me flutter in the breeze. This way, that way, up and down. Now I'm falling to the ground. Leaves are falling all around. Now streaming on all your favorite music channels. Leaves are falling all around, falling, falling to the ground. Leaves are falling all around. When they fall, they make this sound. Leaves are falling all around. Now, at the end of the song, we're going to do some improvisation. We're going to have the children make either sounds on their body, or you can use it in the music room and have them play some instruments. Leaves are falling all around. Here's the hand actions. Leaves are falling all around. Nice circle movement. Falling, falling to the ground. Leaves are falling all around. When they fall, they make this sound. Leaves are falling all around. Leaves are falling all around, falling, falling to the ground. Leaves are falling all around. When they fall, they make this sound. Five little acorns. 5 little acorns falling from the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't fall on me. This is a super simple little song. It's a finger action song. We're going to use our hands to make 5. 5 little acorns falling from the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then don't fall on me. And I think this would make a good quiet down song. So you could start saying it, 5 little acorns, and have the students repeat back to you, 5 little acorns falling from the tree. And by the time you get to 5, you want them to be either quiet or on the carpet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't fall on me. And then they can be sitting quietly with hands in their lap. 5 little acorns falling from the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't fall on me. I hope that these fall finger plays and songs will help you with teaching young children using movement and music together. I hope you'll take a second and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I really appreciate it. Let's keep kids moving and learning with music.